Hi, everyone. I was sitting here. I look a mess. I was sparking today. Well, I did one delivery, which had two, two or three. I think it was three people that I had to deliver to. It was hot. By the time I got done shopping and delivering it, I was close to home. I said, I'm gonna go ahead and go home. But I look a mess, and I just got back from church on Friday nights. We have prayer, so I went there with the ladies and prayed. I just wanted to hop in because I said Mondays and Fridays, and I haven't did either one this week. Today is Friday though, right? So technically I did do one. I get my days mixed up. That's the thing about not having a set schedule when you're used to it. When your schedule is kind of open, mine's not completely open because I do work 3 days a week, feeding the seniors and the disabled in my community. And then, of course, whenever I feel like this body can do it, I go and spark, which isn't that often. But I wanted to hop on here and say hi to everyone and let you know that I haven't forgotten about the YouTube channel. I have an interview with this place called Thorn. They make, I think, vitamins and stuff like that. They had 2 job openings, one for quality manager, I think it's quality specialist manager and quality specialist lead. I don't want to go work to a place I've never worked before and try and be a manager when I've never done it before. So I applied for the lead position, and I took the test today, and I set up an interview for Monday. So we're going to see what happens with that. It will be my second or third interview since I've been laid off. And this December's 2 years. And I've put in countless applications. I think, if I'm being honest, I think a lot of them, a good portion of them, was to bogus companies or these scammers that pretend to be actual companies, because I was chatting back and forth on LinkedIn with this company, and of course, when they write me, I automatically check out the name of the company and like that. But like I said, I feel like a lot of them get information from these people's LinkedIn pages, and then they run with it. Because I talked with this lady from this company, and everything was going good, and we got to the point of an interview, and then she said, asked me if I had my resume, and I'm like, well, I thought she got my resume, and that's why she contacted me. And then she said updated resume, and so I sent that, and I updated it. I mean, when she said that, I went, my daughter helped me update my resume, and then she asked me if I had I'm not going to remember what it was called for nothing in this world. If I wasn't on here, I'd probably remember it. But basically, my philosophy on being in the workplace and all that stuff. So I wrote, she said if I didn't have one, that they had somebody who could write one. Well, me and my daughter got together. My daughter helped me out, and she did one. It was perfect. Sent it to her, and she said, thanks for sending it, but I feel like that it could be better. Would you mind if this person that she had writes it. And I'm like, how can they write something better about me and how I see things than what I can? I'm like, that makes no sense. And I said, scam. I said, it's a scam. What it is that they were going to get me to pay them money to write this thing, I'm sure. But I just clicked that button on email for scammer and blocked and deleted everything. I wish I would have took pictures of it and tried to reach out to the lady that they were posing as, because I mean, we had several emails. They were very impressive because they actually went in my resume and spoke highly about my resume. You know, they highlighted all these different areas of my resume, and I've never, and maybe that should have told me something, but I've never seen a company go in detail about looking at a resume and saying this is what stood out to us and this is what stood out to us, and you know, and just like picking apart my resume, but in a good way. And yeah, so be careful, because those scammers work harder than most people do these days. They really do. And but anyway, I have that interview on Monday at 2:45, and I also have my appointment Monday at 8:45 with my neurologist on the tumor that's on the lining of my brain, to see how it's doing and what his suggestions are moving forward. Honestly, I think I've said it before, I prefer just to go in and take it out. I don't want to wait for it to get bigger. I'm already having issues because of it. That's how it was found, because of the issues I'm having, which it causes, even though the other doctor told me it wasn't causing my issues, which didn't make sense to me. But yeah, I just look awful, y'all. Please forgive me. It is what it is. But like I said, I just wanted to hop on here. Maybe one day when I'm sparking, I can't do it and I won't do it at the work I'm doing for the seniors. I won't do that. And maybe one day when I'm sitting in the parking lot, because I record by phone, and I'm using my cell phone right now to record. I do have a camera, but I've yet to figure out how to transfer the videos to my laptop. I need to work on that tonight. Well, maybe not tonight, maybe tomorrow night. And if I can get that, then great, I'll be able to do it with my camera. But if not, I did order me a new phone because I hate this phone. I'm a Droid girl. This is an iPhone. I got it when I started sparking because iPhones are notorious for having good batteries. But for me, that's the only thing good about them. I'm not, either you're an iPhone person or you're not. Either you're a Droid person or you're not. I'm a Droid person. And I like being able to download apps and not have to pay for everything you get. With iPhone, you got to pay for everything you get, just about, and it's annoying. So I got me a Droid coming. Should be here by the 24th, I think. So can't wait. But anyway, I just wanted to hop on, say hi, kind of update on y'all on where I'm at. Excuse me, I just eat some popcorn. What I'm going through and what's coming. I plan to hop on Monday after my doctor's appointment and my interview to say how it went. Y'all pray for me because I am terrible at interviews. I don't know what it is. I just can't stand interviews. And I thought phone interviews would be better, but no, they're not. Sometimes for whatever reason, my mind just goes blank. I don't know if it's this thing up here or what, but it's like they'll ask a question and completely like I can't think of nothing. And I hate that. I hate it. But so y'all pray for me that it'll go well. If it's God's will, you know, I want the job. I don't want to be on disability. I don't want to be out of work. I want to work. I want to have a schedule again, Monday through Friday, not Sunday. I mean, like I was telling the ladies tonight at church, that would be a deal breaker for me. I'm not going to work Sundays. I did it when I was working at Bowen, and God made sure the right person came by to fix that. And he didn't come by once, but he came by twice. And when he came by the second time, and I told him I was still working Sundays, he said, I promise you, that was your last Sunday working, unless you volunteer to work. And you know, he never bothered to come back by because he knew he nipped it in the bud, and he did. I never worked a Sunday again after that. Praise the Lord. You know, I was raised to not work on Sunday. Sunday was a day of rest. I know everybody doesn't see it that way, and to each his own. But you know, and I'm not saying I don't do anything on Sundays. I cook, you know, I do whatever, but I just don't want to work on Sunday. I'll work Monday through Saturdays, but Sunday I'm not working. I'm not working. And that should be my choice religious reasons. That is my choice. But anyway, I will come back Monday and let y'all know exactly how that went. I'm gonna, as soon as I get done with this, I'm gonna put it together, because now I have two parts because I cut it off. I'm gonna splice them together and I'm gonna upload it. I hope y'all are having a fabulous weekend. This is Friday night, and I pray all is well. Remember to tell the ones you love that you love them, because we none know if we will see each other again. And as my dad used to always tell us, never say goodbye, because we intend on seeing each other again. He always felt like goodbye was permanent. So that's why at the end of the video I'll say see you later, or later. Usually later, because that's what he said. And I do that mostly in memory of him, because it used to just be a thing we did with family. Now I do it with everyone. But like I said, remember to tell the ones you love that you love them, and show them that you love them. Do something nice for someone. If you see someone having a hard time, do something nice, because we don't know what each other's going through. I love y'all, and I hope y'all have a blessed weekend. And I will see y'all again Monday. And yeah, I'll see you Monday later.